Hello, hello, hello. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVI Program. I just thought I'd do a collective read for y'all for the holiday. Don't really want to say Merry Christmas because there are several holidays that happen within the next few weeks. So I don't want to single anyone out. But I thank you for being here. Only take what resonates. Do not try to make it fit. Let's see. In my description, as well as in my bio, you will find my link for my link tree. If you click on that link, it will take you to everything LAVI program that you would need to know. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your collective read. All right. Let's see. Well, we got one. So we have create. The first step to creating greatness. Okay. So perhaps you all might be creating something, taking your first steps toward creating something. I'm not sure what this is. We're going to finish the rest of this shuffle. Actually, I'm not going to take it because it fell out before I even got a chance to knock on it. So bear with me, y'all. But somebody might have needed to know that create might be relevant to them. All right. Clear and precise messages, please, for my collective. Let's see what your read is. So first card, we have observation. Observe. Wait for the opportunity. Next, we have gemstone. Precise and beautiful things. It's crazy because I started to use my gemstone deck and pull y'all gemstone. So the fact that that came out and I'm not using that deck, I decided against it. Just pretty weird for me. All right, next we have running. Sprint towards the target. Let's get one more. Newborn. A great beginning. Bottom of the deck, we have Ring Nebula. Balanced, incomplete state. Okay. So just off of this so far, it kind of does go back to that create card. Because it looks like some of you or someone is, kind of doing some observing, maybe putting some things together, planning some stuff, but not really yet taking action. So kind of waiting for the opportunity. And it looks like this is something that is valuable, something that is being seen as valuable, especially with gemstone card being here. Precious and beautiful things. This is something that you might even have admiration towards. And then running, sprint toward the target. I feel like with that one, there's going to be steps that are soon going to be taken, and you're going to be determined. You're going to be action oriented. Like it's given the Knight of Swords, really putting a pursuit towards this new thing. Which then here we have that newborn card, a great beginning. So it looks like you're going to be creating something new. Perhaps for some of you, this might be deciding to have children or start a family with someone. But whatever this is, it is going to be in its infantry stage. It's newborn stage, but it is coming about. And then with that overall energy being, talking about balance and complete state, this is something that makes you feel complete. So again, this could be starting a family with someone. This could also be maybe starting some type of new company, maybe plans that you're having for like New Year resolutions. Whatever this is something new, something you've already taken some type of thought process and thought construct on. All right, let's get some of these telepathy oracle cards. Let's see. What's the message for my collective? What's the message for my collective? All right. What's the message for my collectives? Message for the collective. First card we have accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. Okay, so yes, be ready to accept this new thing that's coming in. Let's get some more. Universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. Okay. So this might be, for some of you, this could be a new relationship. This could be a business relationship, not just romance. So this could be something dealing with family, someone that you would identify as being someone special. Next, we have emotion. Look into the depths of your emotion. Okay, so you could be reminded to look at your own emotions right now. Let's get some more real quick. Let go. Okay, so look into your emotions to maybe let go of some things. So it says some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in its divine time. And we already have the universe card here where it talks about the universe guiding you. And lastly, we have barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. So this could be, yes, romantic for some of you. And then for others of you, it could be whatever this other new thing is that we talked about with the first day. But it looks like, you're going to have to address your emotions and let go of some stuff because that could be what the barrier is that's getting in the way. Bottom of the deck, we have time. Let time forget those scars. So there's something that's being held on to that's impacting your emotions. And it looks like either you're going to be letting this go or you have already let it go, but it might still be somewhat of a barrier. But remember that things happen in time, healing happens in time. Even if you nick yourself today, you still got to wait for the process of scabbing, new skin growing over top of it. And then, if you even mistakenly swipe that scab off, then that process has to start all over again. And that's actually what healing is. It doesn't necessarily take away the scar, but it does acknowledge that, okay, well, I have something within me to still be resilient, heal that up and keep going. So your body can remind you just of how resilient you are. And some people heal faster than others, even when you nick yourself. All right. Let's see. What's the message for the collective? All right. What's the message for the collective? Clear and precise messages, please. All right, first card, you have escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Next, we have memories. Memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Maybe some of you are trying to escape certain memories. That could be, again, what's impacting those emotions that are barriers. Okay, third card, we have twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. So this could be dealing with someone's relationship. These internals I'm not going to take on. Maybe trying to escape negative memories regarding a twin flame, which, there is a belief that I personally don't follow twin flame journey. And I don't really go too much in the twin flame journey for myself. However, I can say there is a belief system that kind of revolves twin flames actually being like your lessons, your lessons that are rooted in connection, emotions, the heart, but also that stem out like branches to impact other aspects of your life, such as interpersonal skills, communication skills, healthy boundaries, emotional regulation, but it looks like something may have occurred within that twin flame course that you took that you might still be trying to escape from because these memories are, maybe really impacting you in some way. Okay, let's get another one. Karma. Consequences, cause and effect, debts. So I don't know if you feel like you might be experiencing karma, like you are indebted to something. But I will say again, going back to that other debt, you have to, release that. You have to learn to forgive yourself as well. I know we commonly talk about forgiving other people, and also acknowledging at the same time that forgiveness is for us, not that other person that we've forgiven. But at the same time, it can be hard to forgive yourself because you know what you've done. You the one that hold whatever type of shame or self-humiliation or embarrassment that you might feel inside. And sometimes that can be hard to look at the man in the mirror and admit that to yourself. Let's get one more for the collective. But understand that there's a such thing as good karma too. That cliche of, you reap what you sow. It's true. There is basis in that. Lastly, we have pain, apprehension, afraid, cautious. So there could have been something where in this twin flame relationship, you learn some type of lesson or something that was done that created some type of karma, or you feel created some type of karma for yourself. And it's causing some type of pain. Maybe you're afraid of this new thing that you're, going towards and needing to release those emotions that are becoming a challenge and a barrier. But again, it also wanted to remind you that the universe is present, and in time, things will happen as they need to. The universe is guiding you. Bottom of the deck, yeah, cloudy judgment. So these are it seems like interpersonal work that might need to be done. And it looks like you're being encouraged to address these things because something new is up ahead. Something new is up ahead. And it wants to make sure that you are going to be able to make the space and vacancy that's necessary to receive it. I feel like that is what this reading is about. It's about clearing out the space, decluttering, and sometimes people do have that as a New Year's resolution to, declutter, release things. And I feel like this is what some of you are going to be doing, or if you're not already doing it, you're being encouraged to do it because something big is on the way. I'm not quite sure what that might be. And it might be multiple things for some of you that might be brand spanking new. But the things that are weighing you down and that could be anchoring you into a place of stagnance that that you have surpassed and need to grow out of because you don't fit into that little box anymore. You're starting to acknowledge that really you're the one that created that box and that it doesn't really exist. It's an illusion you've given yourself, a mirage of sorts, that now you're growing out of that, you're making space and you're taking up space. And good for you, collective. That's really what I can say. Good for you, because that's not an easy task, but you're being reminded of your resilience and that you're not alone. I don't know if some of you may have been feeling like you're alone, but you're not alone. And to forgive yourself from, past ways that you might have treated yourself, past, decisions you might have made that might have been some type of sabotage to your growth and your development. Forgive yourself. Don't be stuck in this pain state or cautious of what you're unable to put your finger on right now. It doesn't mean it's not right around the corner. And it looks like whatever this is right around the corner for you guys. This cloudy judgment, let's get up out of that. Yeah, perspective. Perspective underneath that. And, this looks like someone kind of standing on the edge of the beach looking in the water. And it's just like looking out into the abyss and thinking about their life, thinking about the things that, they might have done, they might have experienced, that people might have said to them, might have done to them. But underneath that, now it's time to open up your heart. It's time to open up your heart. It says receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Feel what you need to feel and then let it go. Don't stay in a stagnant place. You have to declutter in order for, you to be able to absorb the new things that are coming in, or even the things that you're praying hard for. Because how can the universe give you something you haven't even made space for? So make space for the things that you say that you want. Manifestation isn't just about talking about it. It's about making sure that you create a space for this new seed to be planted in the soil of your individual blueprint. Let's get it done, people, and let's get to work. Like I say, my motto over here at LAVI Program is manifest reality one change at a time. Your reality is manifested based upon the actions that you take, the mindset that you have, and being able to let go of things that you have outgrown that you was just comfortable with keeping stuck together, keeping tethered to. Let's not do that. All right. All right, y'all. So that was y'all reading. I hope that you all have a great holiday or holidays, depending upon what you follow. But again, I just want to reiterate that my link for my link tree is in my description box as well as my bio. Make sure y'all get out a click, check that out, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate your time and for listening. Have a good one. Bye.